What's up, everybody? Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless with another episode on Subnautica Below Zero. When we left off in the last episode, we were trying to get down to the crystal caves, which I did do, but then I kind of finagled my way down there. But then I ran out of... I didn't have any nickel ore to build the Seatruck Mk depth upgrade, which we do have kyanite now from going down there. So I went on a hunt for nickel, and according to a couple of the comments I had on a previous video, I had to go down... Well, I was in the... I say I had to go down here, but I ended up down here, which is the deeper lily pad caves, I think. I came in through the lily pad biome, was looking for nickel, and couldn't find any, so I went lower and lower and lower and accidentally ended up down here. Now, what's interesting about this is as I was perusing around, as you can see in my top right with the pinned stuff, I do actually have the nickel that I need because we already had a few. And if I see any more, I'll probably just pick it up anyway. But I found this guy, which I couldn't remember if this was where I found the first of the 3 pieces of Alan's body, or if this was an area I hadn't explored because I didn't have the ability to go deeper. I'm not sure, so I figured I would poke around down here a little bit and see if I could find any... Oh wow, let's go lower. See, here's the thing. If you see up in the top, we're at 500 and almost 530. Before the last update, the Mark II depth upgrade would only go to 500 meters. So I'm fairly sure I have not come down here, as that would require me to go deeper than I was previously capable of going. Unless I just swam down here like I did in the Crystal Cave, because I did do that. But I was off. I'm kind of optimistic that because I keep seeing that we're below 500 meters that I haven't gone down here before. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. Alright. Now, can I take... I'm not going to try taking the truck in. So can I take this in? But it's probably going to do that. So the truck wouldn't have been cool to take. Wow! That's cool! I know I've said this like a million times, but that's probably going to be the screenshot for this episode. I love the design of some of these alien things. Alright, so yeah, okay. Cool! So right off the bat, beginning of the episode, we got, I think, the last piece to the Allen puzzle. Oh, interesting. Guess I didn't have the benzene recipe before? Thought I did. Where is it? It's all the way down at the bottom, isn't it? Yep. Alright, cool. So, polyaniline, I think I'm we had this discussion in the first game, and I can't remember what the conclusion was as to what you're supposed to call this. I think it's polyaniline. Yeah, I think it's polyaniline or something like that. I was always saying polyaniline, and I think it's... I don't know. Whatever. So we have magnetite, we have lithium. I'm pretty sure I have what I need for this, because I've had it for a minute. I know I have one more ion cube at least, and I'm pretty sure we have the kyanite to do that. Synthetic fibers, aerogel... That's the only ones I don't remember what they cost. Where is it? There we are. Gold, hydrochloric acid... Oh! That's a different recipe. You need the cotton... anemone? I'm gonna say anemone. So that we need... Spiral plant clipping. Okay. That we can make, because we've got that well, we now have it growing, but it'll be fine. Okay. So that's interesting. So... Whoop, wrong button. I'm gonna have to probably drop some of this stuff. Wow, that went way up there, 172. Might have to drop some of this titanium and quartz. ancient ornamental plant. Can I get a sample? No? I know, that's like the rudest thing to do, right? You're in some alien facility and you're just like hacking at things. It's like, can I get some of this? Okay, so I need a spiral plant clipping. I know what the cotton plants are. I've seen those, I saw those on my way down here. Those are those, well, actually those are all of those big plants we've been passing. I'm actually a bit surprised that since this is the final, well, not the final version of the game, but the final, like, fully voiced over storyline's done, I'm a little surprised that we didn't get any comment from Alan. So, that's weird. Okay, so we have a full inventory. That just won't do. Let's just drop some stuff there, because I want to take a couple of these with me to plant them, so we don't have to come back. And these guys, we're gonna grab some of these. Ooh, no, bad. Whatever you are, bad. You moved. I think that's one of those traps. Did I not scan these? I guess I haven't. Okay, we're gonna pick up a few of those. Now, one thing I'm gonna check is to make sure that I have enough, that I have more than I need. Because as long as I have more than I need, I'm fine. I'm pretty sure we have ruby. I know I picked one up, but I'm pretty sure I've got more at the base. Okay, so I need the spiral plant clipping, so I gotta find that. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Ribbon plant we're growing. That requires 2 of those. Okay, 3 of those for one of that. That's 1. Okay. So we only need 1 of those, so I have, as long as I have more than 3, I'm good. And 1 synthetic fiber. Wait, where is that? Where did I need this for? Did I not need that? Was I just grabbing that? Okay, well, that's funny. Alright, so I have more than enough for that. Probably have to drop some titanium for that clipping. I'm trying to... I'm gonna look for this plant. Okay, so... on my way out... Well, actually, I got out of the cave area. I went back to the base. Still hadn't found any of the spiral plant things. So I decided to do a quick Google search because the game wasn't really all that helpful in directing me where I was supposed to go. I think I see some. And it turns out... What's going on here? Buzz off. As it turns out, I was actually not too far off with can you actually go into these. The problem was I was going in the wrong way. You can't go in the top. I think I read somewhere that you actually... Dadgummit! Buzz off, dude. Oy vey, those things freak me out. Anyway, I think I read you're actually supposed to go in through the bottom. So we're gonna try that. And as you can see, there's... Yeah, vent garden. So apparently the water comes in through the bottom and it gets expelled out the top. So yeah, I was trying to go in the exit basically. Well, that's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. And this should be the spiral plant. So we're gonna take a couple of those. Actually, there's a lot of things we could just scan in here, I suppose. And with that, I did do some inventory management before I came out here, and I do believe that we have everything that we need now. To build not only the depth upgrade, but also the 3 components. Now, the only issue, I'm guessing, do we go out the top? Or is that just for air? For some reason, I'm not gonna lie, totally wasn't even thinking about the fact that I'm not breathing in here. I was like, oh, it's just this isolated... No. The plant can breathe okay. I cannot. So that's fun. Alright, let's get out of here before that crab thing or lobster or whatever the heck that thing is decides to grab me again. That's like the second time it's attacked me. Now, the only other question, and I haven't looked it up yet, I did look it up one point when, like I said, there wasn't a lot of information about it, is there's a special facility that you're supposed to go to build all 3 of Alan's parts, basically. And I can't remember where that is. I think it has something to do in reference with the Omega base, but I can't remember, so I may have to look that back up. But we do have all the ingredients, so let me get back to... Oh, that's interesting. I don't remember ever seeing them move. Or is that just a little one? I guess that's a smaller version. That's interesting. So, yeah, let me get back to the base. And first of all, we'll do the depth upgrade, and then I'll look into a bit of where we have to go next. Okay, so I think I've got everything that we need now. I went ahead and made everything. I did try planting those spiral plant clippings, but... Oh, it does look like they're working. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if that would work or not. So it does look like they're growing, which is pretty awesome. I've already done some work on... I got everything kind of prepped and ready. I've got all of this material in the Seatruck. I've got the prawn suit hooked up to the Seatruck, so we're pretty close to ready to go. Just need the final touch, which is to make the Mark III upgrade for our Seatruck. And that should be all that we really need. I'm going to leave that for now, I guess. And what I went ahead and did is I did hook the teleporter back up to it. This is probably going to be a pretty slow rig type of thing, but I think it's going to... Oop! I need to hook this up on the outside. I think it's going to be the best of both worlds. We're going to find out. Alright, upgrades. Throw that in there. 1,000 meters. That'll work. That'll do. So we've got our storage here. I'm going to go ahead and dump as many of those as I can, and then we'll just carry this. Oh, I did have... Oops. Alright, we're going to carry one of these, and I'm going to throw that there. Actually, I take that back. We're going to put that there. We're going to put this over here, because I'm going to grab the teleporter, which makes sense to carry. Now, that says 3 of 3, so that's new, because before it was a one-shot deal. Apparently now you can do 3 jumps, which is really good. So I also have a spare ion cube that just happened to be in here, and then this one's for the recipe. So I've got all of these in here. So yeah, I think now it's just about finding out where we're going. Now, I didn't actually look it up because I remembered this map here. And we've gone to the Omega base. We've gone to the mining facility, the Delta facility, and the Phi robotics. However, when we were at the Phi robotics, we did this part here where the bridge is, and we ran around all over in here. I don't know that I've been to this Outpost 0, and it says Xenobiological Research. Now, just off the top of my head, if I remember correctly, Xenomorph was... Oh, there was one thing I was going to make. I was going to make a compass. I've been doing... I'd like to say I've been doing pretty good at keeping my directions without it, because I've been using reference points. Like, for example, the Delta Island being basically in the center, so you just hit that and go that way, kind of thing. But it's not actually super expensive or anything. In fact, I think it's just gold and silver or something. Because I need a wiring kit, I remember that much. Tools. Was it under tools? Equipment. Compass. Copper wire. That's what it was. I knew it was something relatively cheap. So we'll grab a couple of these, make some wire, and then we'll have our compass. That should make things a little bit easier. Okay, so this is interesting. Apparently, now that I've got my compass, I was not correctly oriented here. I was thinking we were over in this little cluster, and we were going this way. But it turns out we were probably closer to being in this region because I had to go kind of southwest to get to the Delta Island. And when I got there, the phi was more like due west, and I was kind of like, huh. So that means that basically if we were over here, I could have just jumped over here. Well, long story short, I've been exploring, and I think I'm in this little jetty here, maybe? So, but the base is here. So what I'm going to try and do is jump under this ice, because as you can see, there's no going forward this way. So I'm going to try and go under here. If my theory is correct, I should be able to pop up here. Okay. So that's kind of probably whereabouts I'm at, I'm thinking. I don't see an entrance to this base, though. Unless I didn't jump over far enough. Oh, here's another little jetty thing. I don't know if I can actually come up in here or not. It might be too shallow. Alright, I might have to get out of the ship at this point, because I'm just banging all over the walls. I'm not really getting anywhere here. But I don't know if this is where I want to be or not. Man, why do I always have to end up... Oh, that's a good sign. We've got lights. Alright, so I'm probably in this little inlet here, so I've got to go north. But at least that's a good sign. We've got Altera equipment here, so I guess we're on the right track. I'm trying to figure out if there's anywhere closer I could bring the ship in. I do have my teleporter on me, right? Yeah, okay. Aha! So there was a base here.
There's an Altera base here.
Huh! Well, what do you know?
Correct. I also sense the energy of an important architect installation nearby.
Well, what do you know? Destroy snowman. Why would I destroy the snowman? Wait, I can build a snowman?
Blueprint synthesized.
I should probably get inside somewhere, or I'm not freezing to death.
What did Altera use this place for?
Researchers here were trying to find me.
It's your field, stand tall, be singular. What I want to know is... Wait, where'd the blueprint go? There it is. Rebreather, standard O2 tank, snowball. So here's the bigger question. Do you want to build a snowman? I couldn't help it. Oh, hanging fruit. Or a lantern tree. I remember these. They're very handy. They don't give any water, though. The other fruits that we have give water. Oh, interior grow beds. Cool. Okay. I kind of... Is there a light switch anywhere? Mayhaps?
New blueprint synthesized.
Now I get... Wait, do I have a power cell? Yeah, I guess I do. I was gonna say, now I get one of those. Like... Oh, trash can. Like, seriously, though. Is there a power switch anywhere? This running around in the dark thing's getting old. Motivation was a one thing at a time. Winning takes focus. Okay, interesting. There's a hole there, but... Pangling. Dagnabbit. I left my Pangling because I figured we were done with it. What is that? Oh, an aquarium. Oh, they brought the aquarium back. Well, that's cool.
New blueprint synthesized.
I didn't know they did that. Interesting. Oh, hello. Hello. That's... Ooh, there's an ion cube there.
Lil wanted to know too much about architects. I could not let her. She was... what do you call them? Alteran.
What did you think she would do to you?
She might have discovered the gateway to our home world. I thought it wiser not to take the chance.
I could not let her. I don't like that verbiage. Because to me, that kind of sounds like Alan got involved and might have had something to do with the demise of this base. I'm suspicious of you, voice in my head. As we all should be. Alright. Prawn suits. Seriously, why is it always nighttime? It's always nighttime in this game. Well, in particular when I'm recording. If I'm not recording, it's bright, it's sunny. But the moment I start recording, nighttime. Okay, so Alan said that there's an architect facility here, which is good to know. But I don't have all the stuff with me, so I'm thinking we run back, we get our stuff, because I'm thinking it's gonna be through here. Although, I do have a couple of teleports. We'll just teleport. Let's just run through here, and then I might teleport back and get what we need. For now, onwards to exploration. Oh yeah, this looks promising. And creepy. Okay. Okay. Not spooky or ominous at all. Totally normal. Very ominous. Not even gonna lie. It's just all kinds of ominous. Well, I'm thinking since this facility we haven't found this is the right one then, because I'm pretty sure we're getting close to the end of the... What the heck was that? Sounded like awful gurgly. Okay, now the question is this facility even active? Interesting. Why is Sir Talks-a-Lot not saying anything? That's what I want to know. This doesn't bode well when the chatterbox shuts up. Also, is there a console or anything? Like, can I turn the place back on? What's going on here? Unless this is just a dead facility where there's nothing going on. But then I'm at a loss because I don't know where else to look. Huh. I was kind of thinking this would be the facility that we needed. Apparently not. Hello? Stop clipping. Huh. Well, that's... Now I'm a bit lost. I had a plan. It was going so well. Now I'm not so sure. Alright, so a quick Google search yielded the information I was looking for that answered, or rather, confirmed my suspicions, which is this is not an active base, nor is it the one we're looking for. The one we're looking for is actually deeper into the Crystal Caves biome, Crystal Caverns, whatever it's called, which is just dandy. But although, now that we have the upgrade, the depth upgrade and stuff, we should just be able to take the Seatruck all the way down, and we can shock the Leviathan thing out of our way. It shouldn't be... Which, by the way, I have been corrected in that it is technically called a Shadow Leviathan. I personally like Sithworm, and it's probably what I'm going to go with. Just saying. But so yeah, I was looking at how do you get there and what's involved and blah blah blah, and I'm thinking, given the time, I glanced over at my stopwatch and realized what time we had. So I'm kind of thinking, where the heck am I? Is what I'm thinking right now. No, I'm kind of thinking that we'll wrap things up for this episode, and then I'm thinking we'll start next episode in the Crystal Caves. Like, I'll get there off camera, and we'll start there, and then proceed with the rest of that, because I changed my color of my ship. What the heck? That's interesting. Because it kind of feels like that's the last thing we have to do. We've already basically dealt with Sam's demise and the Kahara vaccine of the frozen Leviathan and all that kind of stuff. So I'm pretty sure rebuilding Alan is the last story arc we have. And I'm kind of getting a little bit of a finale vibe for the next part. Not necessarily that the next episode is the last episode, I'm just saying that it seems like the next part in the story will kind of be the end of the story, theoretically, or at least close to the end. So I figured it's best, just in case we get into some heavy story stuff and whatnot, to go ahead and start that on a fresh episode, essentially. So we're going to wrap things up here for today. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace.